I know you're probably wondering, why is this moving so quickly? Got some great answers to that, and actually it's not answers, it's answer singular. I recorded with my mic off, talking the whole time to myself. But there was no mic, and I know I could do this probably in real time and kind of vaguely see what I was thinking, but I figured it would be quicker to just speed it up. You're also going to see lots of flashes to the window that I had behind there. Catch it, kudos, it's Tumblr, but yeah, I forgot to minimize that. Usually I do, and I would cut them or whatever, but it's just such quick flashes that this is a chaotic channel. You know this. I know this. We all know this. So nothing really groundbreaking happened either. Like, I know that we did grow up Jean-Paul. He was being very, very difficult, would not be potty trained. It's not part of the challenge. I got annoyed. I just said, screw it, we're aging him up. Aging him up, doesn't matter. So that's what we did. I know I talked a little bit at one point about how I was thinking about not recording every single day for this challenge. Let me know how you feel about that. And the only reason, I know normally a challenge, like the whole point is you get to see me start to finish, go through the generation, but this part is kind of tedious, and I remember this from before when I originally playtested the challenge, because this is a challenge that I created. Like, the original playthrough, it hit a point when they were all kids, and it was just grind, because you have to earn 50,000 simoleons. I still feel like I did it a lot easier in my first playthrough, but I was doing a lot more micromanaging and also not filming, so yeah, no, that definitely helped me speed things along, because I could just focus on playing, and I would take screenshots and things, but like, for this, I'm focusing on talking, I'm focusing on the Sims, and it's a lot, and I'm, especially for this, because I'm also focusing on the farm. Yeah, it's just a little chaotic. I was super amused by the wolf eating the grass. I don't know why, it just reminds me of my dog, and he's not even eating the grass. I don't know what he's doing, but like, it looked like he was eating the grass, and I was very tickled. Overall, not missing much, and this is actually going to be a bit of a longer video because I decided rather than to just do a short, 9-minute video, that I would tack on like a full episode's worth of play and just plop this in the front of it. So I think this is going to be about 40-50 minutes. I hope it's not an hour, but you know what? If it is, it is. It's just one of those things. I'm trying to pre-record a little bit just because I did get ahead, and I like it when I'm ahead. I just feel less stressed. And I would like to post regularly. I'd love it if I could actually stick to a posting schedule, but I cannot do that right now. That is just not, my brain is not up to it. It's too much pressure, and then I'll just stop posting. So for me, it's cool to just post when I feel like it, try to get a queue up, and see where it takes me. That said, when I do that, I forget what things I recorded in which order, and that's when you end up with weeks later me talking about something that happened a while back, but happens. That corn that I've been using for Mod The Sims, I'm still very interested in like what it's made out of. It's kind of hard to care for. I semi-regret it, but it looks really pretty and it's a cool object. It's really hard for them to take care of. It's not an easy thing. You see me kind of clearing out some things in my inventory in order to pay some bills because we were running a bit low on funds, it must be said. It feels like I'm not making much progress, but I have actually saved a lot, and once this upcoming Monday, I'm curious to see how much they make, because we basically have at least one little field hand in Coraline, but we've also got Henry with an eye, and then in this episode, or this little speed play, we're seeing Jean-Paul grows up into a child as well, so no more toddlers. I was really worried the whole time that Clementine was pregnant for some reason. She was just really hard to take care of, and I was like, oh, please don't be pregnant, please don't be pregnant, please don't be pregnant. It's not against the rules, like, it just says you have to have 3 kids, it doesn't say you can only have 3 kids, but we don't need any more. They might have a giant table, but like, we don't need to add more kids to it. It's not necessary. Trying to think. I was gonna speed this up even more, but like it was too quick at that point. But yeah, I'm trying to think of just stuff to banter about while this happens. 'Cause I don't remember any of it. Like, once I start talking, it's just like a monologue, and when I'm done, like, I probably could not tell most people what I said. Maybe I'll remember a little, but not really. Bright side is Judy the entire time was freaking out about a box that I have on the floor, and I didn't know why, and I was trying to ignore it, but I know it was really loud, so maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Turns out she dropped a bone in the box. The box is open. The box, it's not blocking her. She can stick her head in there at any time. But she was very upset that the bone was in the box, but not upset enough to remove the bone from the box, only upset enough to run in circles around the box and bark at it, because it stole her bone. And she's the sweetest, cutest little dog, but boy howdy, she's a little dumb. She's a little dumb. And that's okay. I don't really want a smart dog. I've had smart dogs before. Smart dogs are chaotic, and not in the good way. When I lived in Montana, I actually had she was a wolf hybrid, which, yes, I own one, but, like, it's not a cool thing. Most people, you shouldn't own one. It just so happened that I ended up with one. And she was so incredibly smart, but, like, in weird ways that you just would not like a dog. Like, she just was odd. So she was eating out of the trash, and so I was like, no, you're not allowed to do that. I was trying to teach her how to be an indoor dog, because she'd never been inside before. And so she figured out, oh, I'm not supposed to eat out of the trash, and her solution to this was to jump on top of the stove and then try to eat out of the trash, because her little doggy brain decided that the problem was her being on the floor while she did it. And I know huskies are also very similar in that kind of crazy intelligence range. Words are hard. But yeah, she was a lot. And she was an awesome pet to have, but I definitely don't recommend people have wolf hybrids as pets. They're not really meant to be pets. She was a quarter wolf, so it wasn't like she was a full-on, like, half wolf dog. But it was hard. She was big, and she did not always act like a domesticated animal, and I really had to be aware of that at all times. And it was fine. That was actually the first dog I would say the first real pet that I owned of my own. Her name was Cheyenne. Actually, as much as I love dogs, I would say I've only owned 2 dogs that were mine. Like, I've had partners who have gotten their own dogs during relationships, but I've really only had 2 dogs, counting Judy. And that was just because when Cheyenne died, I was very upset, understandably, and I just didn't want to get another one. Ended up with 9 cats instead. Also not on purpose. Most of the pets I have are not actually on purpose. Judy was on purpose, and Chupacabra Kitten was on purpose. Fat Cat was not on purpose, but I did it at the same time he had been adopted by a friend of mine. I had adopted a kitten who had FIP and basically kept her till end of life. So he was adopted on purpose by someone else, and then I just said, yeah, you're not taking care of this, I'm taking it. Which, technically you can't really do, but if the person agrees for you to do it, you can. So, all works out. We're just about nearing the end of this little speed play recording. Like I said, nothing really interesting is happening. I just didn't want to completely nuke the footage. And you can kind of still see what I'm doing. It's interesting, I suppose. And yeah, in a second I'm gonna cut in. I'm recording this voiceover after I recorded that, so sorry if I repeat anything, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay, now that we've gotten my nonsense taken care of, we're gonna go ahead and play it through today. I haven't actually recorded the prior introductions to this, which will explain what happened, but just in case that I don't mention it, I am thinking of not recording every single day for this, just because this point, we're grinding. The grind is real. We just need to earn money. The kids are kind of, child age. They're probably not going to be bringing a lot of friends home. No, we need to work. We need to make this farm profitable. So they don't really have time. So you should expect to see that kind of happening where we might jump days, like we might go from Wednesday and then the next recording is Friday. I'm going to try to keep Saturdays recorded just because that is the day that they go to the village green and interesting stuff will happen, hopefully. So, yeah. And with that, so begins our day. Child, why does this kid, he just doesn't want to stay asleep. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. I have to wait till he completely gets out of bed, makes his bed. What? No, you don't have friends. Imric, don't even pretend you have friends. I wonder if I start punishing the kids for getting out of bed early. If I'm like, well, you got out of bed early and it's time to go fish for an hour. Maybe it'll demonstrate they should stop it. Do you think? Maybe? Potentially. Possibly. What are you doing? Why are you reading the paper? I didn't even see him. He's just hiding in there. See his little feet? Hi. Jean-Paul, get to bed. Get in bed. In bed. Okay, oh my gosh. Our lettuce crop is doing very, very well. Oh wait, let's just start selling some stuff. Yes, sell the lettuce. What about you? What are you mad about? Live the universe and everything. Cool. Go to bed. Yeah, let's start selling the crop because we don't got time. We have no time. No time for nothing. Let's get you to sleep. Why? Coraline? Okay. Coraline is the only pure one. She is the only acceptable child. She actually sleeps until she's not tired anymore and then she wakes up. In this household, apparently we love and support Coraline. Who knew? She's kind of a dark horse. I was very angry at her, when she was a toddler, because she just was not very nice to her mother. She didn't like her mom. And I like Clementine, although I'm mad at Clementine right now, but typically, big Clementine fan. But yeah, Coraline's kind of, she does her farm work. She's probably the only one that does. She's up on her homework. She sleeps like she's supposed to. Apparently she did not want to tend the garden because she has no fun, but that's okay. Also she had fun gardening. Because remember I didn't point it out, but her fun was red. Actually, instead of feeding her, this is horrible. I should not be this cruel, but we need to tend to the rest of our quote-unquote lettuce patch. I still am doing quote-unquote. I don't know why I'm so stuck on saying it. It's just very entertaining to me. I used to do it all the time too. Hello, hello. I've been joined by a fat cat. Probably should start recording myself again, but I got so used to not doing it. You don't really need to see me, but you probably do need to see Fat Cat. I can admit he is a very large cat, and he is very magnificent. Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, I see that. He also gets very curious about The Sims and he has to put his nose to the screen. It's very cute. 10 out of 10. Cute behavior. We love to see it. Okay, so we've got this taken care of. Everybody's out of bed. Cool, great. You know what that means? Everybody can get to work. You need to eat, because you're starving. What do you need to do? You also need to eat, but you need to, take care of yourself first. I'm gonna have you tend Minnie, and then spray Minnie really quick, and then you can eat. You don't need food, but you are bored out of your mind, so go entertain yourself real quick, please. Child? I wasn't gonna feed you, but I'm trying to feed you now, because I do rather like you now. I don't know when that happened, Coraline, but You are gaining ground. Did not expect you to gain ground, but you have. And don't give that up. Actually, she's not gonna have time to do that. Okay, what are you doing? Taking care of the corn. Stepping on an invisible stool to take care of the corn. Cool. Go. I'm Rick. Feed yourself. Cool. What are you doing? The carrots, we just gathered the carrots. Apparently the carrots said, yeah, no. We are growing, we are thriving. Okay. All of the things to spray and manage. Okay, kid. Oh, what? No. Why is your house, why, fire? No, fire bad. Fire bad. Put it out. Thank you. Please don't die. Don't die, Imric. We do need you. I think. You know, yeah, we do. We do need you. You are needed in this establishment. You are terrifying your wife, and I don't think she's ever gonna let you cook again. No, get your potatoes. Alright, did I just say potatoes? Pancakes. No. Imric's not available. He's burning the house down. Goodbye. I'm also gonna let her have pancakes, because apparently I'm just a glutton for punishment here. He needs to shower. And by shower, I mean take a bath, because we are not allowed to own a shower. I mean, we probably could. I have fake medieval ones, but like, no. God, this corn is rough, and this woman is just like the most miserable. I don't even know what's wrong. She's just unhappy. Very unhappy. And it's not just the environment. She's just been miserable to be miserable, it feels like. Does the bird watching make you happy? No, doesn't? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Should go clean up all the plates. That'll at least make the environment better. Go take a bath. Hey, look! Okay, so you can get, like, gardening badges from these things, which is interesting. Okay, she is just hard to keep alive lately. Which is so funny, because, like, I remember when she was a pregnant sim, like, those are the hardest sims to take care of, and it just didn't even feel like anything. It felt like Imric was harder to keep alive than she was. But these days, she's a little difficult. What are you doing? Spray the corn. What is this corn? You can talk to a corn, but we don't need to talk to the corn. I feel like that will just take us in a bad place. You're not allowed to cook things right now. I'm a little annoyed with you. Okay, so tend many, spray many. Also, as soon as that crop is done, I'm going to swap them out for the ones next to it, because it is not supposed to be lettuce in quotes. It's supposed to be real lettuce. Hey, who are you? You look like a cool possible spouse, dude. What's your name? I'm sorry, is that Lincoln Catawalder? Okay, Lincoln. I don't even have a good joke for that. I was gonna make a Lincoln joke, but like, I don't even have one. I don't even have one. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't. Okay. Also, very blessed on this fine day that these people actually are allowed to read. Because, spoiler alert, the next generation, once they're free, no. Not allowed. You win some things, you lose some things. And that is the nature of the beast. Imric, I would like you to not be difficult to take care of as well. So she's going to sleep. What are the boys doing? They're trying not to be miserable children. You try. No, there will not be a social worker. Oh, I forgot that I don't have that mod in. So, is it career adjuster? No. I bet it's education, and I'm just like being dumb. It is. Okay. I'm just gonna give him an A, not because I care, but because it's not relevant to the challenge, and I don't want to be taken away. That's dumb. Oh, what? I gave him an A. He's like, oh, no, then I don't need to have fun anymore, I guess. Child. Go spray some corn. Maybe I'll have you jump on the hay. Offer lessons to jump on the hay. I don't think. Hey, there's another person. You're gonna get yeeted out of existence. But who is you? Judy. I don't understand how people can let their dogs bark incessantly. Because there's so many people in this complex that have like big dogs or little yappy dogs, and they just let them bark. Like they don't stop them. And then of course Judy hears them, and so she wants to bark. I'm like, would you just control your pets? There's no reason they should just be barking constantly unless you just don't pay attention to them and you leave them home alone all the time. Which is, why do you have a pet? Why do you have a pet? Like, respect that you have neighbors and they don't want to hear it. Like, if Judy barks, I tell her to be quiet. Because I'm not a bad neighbor. I mean, I'm probably a bad neighbor in some respects, but like, come on. Sorry, that was like my mini tangent of being annoyed. And I try not to be. Like, I don't want to be that jerk. And I've never, like, called the landlord and been like, hey, these people just let their dog bark all day. Considering it's in the house for at least 9 hours a day, it's probably doing terrible things to the floor. I don't do that, because I'm not a jerk. But, like, sometimes I want to. That is the level that they bring me. Fat cat, what are you doing? A giant fat cat right now is being a menace to society, let's just say that. Yeah, like, just don't let your dogs bark. It's rude. Nobody wants to hear it. Again, especially not for hours. Like, if you can't pay for, like, doggy daycare, like, pay a teenager to go walk your dog. It's not that complicated. There's tons of them. There's so many little teenagers running around here, especially because they can't have, like, a job because of the hours, but, like, when I was a teenager, I absolutely would have walked somebody's dog for $10. A, I love dogs, and B, that's $10 to just do something that I would like to do anyways. Like, win-win. Hi, Merc, you need to get on this. Okay, so now we're terrified of having a baby. That's cool. We're just gonna harvest as much stuff as we can. I can't remember if we deposited 100 simoleons or not. Like, I'm so sidetracked on, like, what's even happening. Got distracted by the dog barking. See, and it distracts me from playing Sims. Very rude. Rude behavior. Hannibal Lecter would not approve. I'm aware of the fact that Hannibal Lecter approving probably shouldn't be like the threshold, but, you know, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. She needs to go to sleep. Or she, oh goodness. Jean-Paul, I'm so sorry. You need to go to sleep. What? Go to bed. What are you doing? Go to bed. Go to bed. Henrietta and I, you don't even worry about it. Like, you need to sleep. Who cares if you're dirty? Oh my gosh, you will not sleep while he's dirty. Child, you may have a fun name to say, but like, let's be real, you need to stop it. See, this is the good child. The dutiful child. The child that I approve of at this point. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go do my chores, because I am the best Devereaux child. Take care of the corn. Imric, what are you doing? Oh, Clementine's having a nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry, Clem. Oh, gotta sell something really quick to pay the bills. As per usual. Oh, we are we're having a life experience. We are having a moment. It's been a while since I've seen aspiration failure happen to a sim. Usually I'm a better sim parent, but you know what? Sometimes, especially in a medieval setting when there's none of the fun things that your sim wants to do, sometimes it just gets a little rough. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that it did that! I wonder if anyone's like broken that out and made it into an accessory. If not, they should have. Okay, juggle, there you go, be happy. Let's get you happy. Can we birdwatch? Birdwatch? Yes! Yes, good job. Okay, so let's have you serve some dinner because everybody's starving. The waifu is... Everyone just doesn't want to sleep. No one wants to sleep. Kids these days. Spray, water, tend, sleep, finally. Jean-Paul, what do you like? You're bugging your mother. That's your problem. That is the problem. Stop bugging your mother. Stop bugging her. She's got stuff to do. She's busy. She's a very busy person. She's having nightmares. She's not having the best day. Let's just leave her alone. Why are you so hungry? You literally just ate a whole thing of food. Okay, and then you want to plant some things. Well, I have news for you. Okay, we're not going to fertilize. Are we going to do some... Let's do Brussels sprouts. Why not? But first we need to sell a bunch of stuff, because I just realized we can't afford to plant the crops. It's like every Let's Play I've seen of cottage living, but you know, Sims 2. With amazing mods instead. Alright, kiddo. Eat what I've told you to eat! You are a sweet baby angel. You should probably eat and not have that inappropriate can of things. Oh my god, Clementine is just so... Henry with an I! Henry with an I, you are not being my favorite. It must be said. You're not doing it. Why are you like this? I'm gonna go make you spray stuff now. Oh jeez, those are like sprouting up quick. Also, I don't think I have the mod that prevents people from turning into plant sims, so... I mean, I'm not saying that I would encourage plant sim behavior, but like, if it happens, also wolves everywhere, like Crumb, Champ, and Devinder, okay. Yeah, like, if it happens, I wouldn't be entirely opposed, because, like, life is hard right now. It must be said. They're having a bit of a rough go. Also, I feel like we should go ahead and start some fires here. Not like wildfires, but like warminess fires. Warminess is a word, right? It could be a word, potentially. Okay. Jean-Paul! I am not managing The Sims well today. It must be said. Must be said. Not doing the best. It's okay. As long as we feed them eventually. I want to sell some things really quick because I want to deposit 100 simoleons into the bank. And then let's get the house, like, presentable. It's kind of in a rough state right now. Did you just not even clean that counter? She's just not. She's just like, no. School. School. Oh, you're not going to school? Beg to differ. You is going to school. Okay, so we're gonna remove some animals from traps. I'm just selecting the top one. I know I normally roll, but like, it's not a big deal. Because we need to be able to survive, and we need to be able to be free. Like, we need to be able to do it. I'm looking really quick. I'm pretty sure it's Sunday and not Saturday that we get, if it wants to load, you know. While it's loading, I'm pretty sure it's Sunday, not Saturday, where they're allowed to sell everything and, like, do a big deposit. I have too many monitors, and they're very chaotically set up. I have 2 computers going because my old computer thought it was going to die, so I bought a new one, and then it didn't die, but it won't play lots of games like The Sims. But I keep it open. Usually I play YouTube videos, or like I have notes on that screen, but like I've got 4 monitors. Computer number 1 has monitor 1 and 3, computer number 2 has monitors 2 and 4. I don't know if I've explained this or not yet, but it's a little chaotic. And I also, my mouse, the click is backwards because I'm left-handed, but I also use my right hand for the mouse now, so it doesn't make as much sense, but whatever. It's fine. Although, the reason why I was saying is that you'd think it would make it a little bit easier to have, like, information pop up on the screen. That's why I brought that up. Okay, I'm gonna have him just harvest, and then when the kids come home, as long as they're in a good mood, I can have them tend. Is this screen gonna load, or is it just gonna say, not today, I don't know. No one knows. There's a cat, that's lovely, but we don't need pets right now. We need asparagus. What is your name, cat? I was gonna check out the cat, and then the cat's just like, oh no, you said you didn't like me, it's too late. It's too late. Fair. That's fair. I accept that judgment, I accept that burden. Why is she just so unhappy? I think this is a glitch. Her aspiration bar, or not aspiration, was her need bar, or her mood, because just, she's so unhappy, and it doesn't make sense. Like, I think there's something wrong with it. Can I change the bar itself? I can just do her mode as 100%. Okay, so this is a little cheaty. I'm only doing it because I'm trying to get this bar to... Yeah, see, look, it didn't fix it. Didn't fix it. Why you like this, lady? Let's try the aspiration one. No. I mean, I guess I could reset her, but like... I genuinely don't know what's wrong with her. Unless she's just like having a midlife crisis and it's like, nope, I just hate everything about this. Yeah, because look, I can't, I mean, your motive's at 100%, but it's like, cool, 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 okay, that's fine. So let's have her... Yeah, because she's in a really bad mood, and now, like, she doesn't want to do anything. But she's not in a bad mood. Like, she's actually doing just fine. Okay. Oh, shucks. Aw, shucks. Oh, can we sell the corn? The corn! The corn has grown! The corn has grown. Not all of it is showing grown. Like, I see that one, but... Did that not even... Okay, apparently they're gonna go... Well, let's see if that puts her in a better mood. I honestly don't know what to do with her at this point. She's just miserable. She is the most miserable being. Okay, wait, so it wasn't all of them? Let's harvest, because apparently selling them did absolutely nothing that I saw. Can I harvest many? She's just like, nope, bad mood. Bad mood? Don't you dare ask me to do anything. Harvest. I'm interested how these were made as well, because like it says sell fruit, but it also has like harvest the corn stalks. I know I'm selecting harvest many, but it's because I'm like slightly hoping that maybe she'll stop it. I mean, I don't foresee her doing that, but like, I can dream. This is my dream, that she will stop it. I don't care that our grades are slipping. Don't care. Is anything happening with this corn? Okay, it is. We've got yellow corn. We've got some ears of corn. So that's a good thing. Maybe I'm just gonna go make her fish. Like, I'm just gonna have her collect some worms and go fish. Let's see what she does. She's probably not going to, because she's absolutely miserable with life, but like, yeah, we can hope. Oh look, it loaded. I can't wait for the next generation. I'm so excited. Monday. Monday is when they can do everything. They also, that's when they pay their taxes. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play through till Saturday. And the next episode will be them at the Village Green. And then I'll play through Sunday, I won't record it, and then Monday we'll be able to see where they're standing, because they did get quite a few crops. Like, I wouldn't say an exorbitant amount of crops, but like, we got some. And I know we've been selling things kind of to keep afloat as well, but overall we're not doing too bad, I wouldn't say. Still can't wait for the next generation, even though that one's gonna have its own challenges. We can actually have a shop at that point. It'll be a home business, but I think we'll be doing a lot better. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, I think it was chaotic, but I also think it was kind of chill episode. But if you have any thoughts, opinions, suggestions, what have you. We're ending with Clementine happy. Sorry, that just made my day. Yeah, go ahead and leave those down below, and I will see you in the next one.